Get that hat.
Uh-oh. Go get him a Georgia hat.
Oh,
Go get him.
don't take it
Tommy,
off.
here's your
Oh,
chance.
Georgia.
Tommy, here's your chance.
You want a Georgia hat?
Go get it, Tommy.
Georgia
Go
hat?
get it.
Oh, don't mess the reindeer up.
Look out for that cup of coffee or whatever.
Poor Bucky.
Oh my goodness. You're a lot of trouble.
Where did that come from?
Put it on where we can see it now. Tommy, turn it around. Turn it around.
All right. James, the killjoy.
Tommy, fix it.
It says
No, that
Georgia.
looks perfect.
No, I mean the
The ball part.
ball part's not supposed to hang down to his eye.
Yeah.
That's how he is in the story right there.
Okay.
You ought to get James on the other
Yeah,
side.
come on,
James,
man.
come
Come here, James.
I know.
You don't know.
That's right.
I mean,
when you read this, start reading this to your grandkid, and you can say, well, Papa was
I
right.
just make up something and go with it.
74 years old, he was still reading the.
Yeah. All right, look at there.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Who's that?
Oh, that's me.
There's little old Tom.
Bowl haircut.
There's little Albert. Look,
Oh, you
James.
got pictures in there?
James looks all bored, don't he?
Well, not much has changed.
Not much has
Not much
changed.
has changed.
Oh my gosh, her haircut is
Look
I
at
think I got some more. Whitney. Look at that. Wasn't that cute? Because the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even,
Getting real.
not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. And whoops, the children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plum danced in their head. See, little boys and girls, they thought they would get sugar plum. And that's all he was thinking about, those sugar plum, candy and stuff. And Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap would just settle down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. What do you think that was, Albert? I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering I should appear? What do you think appeared, James?
Miniature tiny sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
That's right. A miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. That's right.
Y'all are good.
Look at the little mouse. He sees Santa Claus coming too.
That's a bunny.
Oh, bunny right there. More rapid than
Next year,
eagles.
y'all gonna have to read it to him.
More rapid than eagles, as course as he came. He whistled and shouted and called him by name. Now,
Donner.
Dasher.
Dasher.
Now,
Dancer.
now,
Prancer.
now,
Vixen.
to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now, dash away, dash all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys for Tom and James and Tommy too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Look at the little reindeer. They got Santa Claus up on that roof
I
so
know, they
quick.
go out there and kill those reindeer too.
Ooh, yes.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur. That little mouse follows every time we see him. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Seemed like he'd be sooty all when he was coming down that chimney, didn't it? His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheek were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of the pipe he held tight in his teeth. He shouldn't have been smoking, should he? The stump of the pipe he held tight. We hope that Santa Claus come tonight don't smoke the place out. And the smoke in the circle of his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when it laughed like a bowl full of jelly. You don't have much of a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. He was ready to give all the boys and girls something good for Christmas and get out of there. And laying his finger at the side of his nose, giving a nod up the chimney he rose. I wonder how he got up that chimney. He sprang to
They
his
still
sled,
haven't
to his
figured
team
that
gave
out.
a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. You know what a down of a thistle is?
You got me.
You know what a down of a thistle? When thistles grow in the fields.
When the wind comes.
Yeah, the wind blows it down all over the place. That's why
Oh,
Santa
I
Claus.
never knew that.
But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." All right, it said this book is to be read to the grandkids every Christmas Eve.
Papa. Signed Papa.
Signed
Papa.
And it was first read to James on December 24th, 1991.
Read before Tommy.
So you and Tommy's got to read this thing. After I'm gone, dead and gone, y'all got to read it to your kids and grandkids. Okay?
All right, good deal.
All right.
I want you to read it to
Yeah,
our
you
kids.
get to read it to ours. So. And then we can put pictures.
Okay,
of
we
it.
need to
No,
get the
James.
photo.